Howdy, folks! The Radio Ranch is a cowboy-cowgirl clubhouse where kids can come to get away from the city, learn about roping and riding. Every Thursday at 11:30 a.m., yours truly, Rawhide Foxtrot, with the help of my partners, Rocket Ramjet and trusty Junior Thunder Riders, must put on a live radio program or risk losing the ranch forever. Golly, looks like it's that time again. Start intro. Howdy everybody, it's Radio Ranch, and we have Junior Thunder Riders all the way from Mrs. McCarthy's class today, and we're going to meet them right now. So let's go start at the far end of the table over there, and we have Cowboy. Tell everybody out there what your cowboy name is.
Thunderboy.
Thunderboy, okay. And Cowboy Thunderboy, what is your horse's name?
Thundersonic.
Thundersonic. So he rides around the ranch. And what do you do here on the ranch?
Talk to people.
You talk to people. So you're one of the tour guides when we have tourists come and want to know what we do here, right?
And when they need help.
Okay, great. And sitting next to him is Cowgirl.
Elsie.
Elsie, all right. And Cowgirl Elsie, what is your horse's name?
Rosita.
Rosita, okay. And what do you do here on the ranch?
I talk here. I talk to here.
She talks to the horses, I bet.
Yeah.
Okay, do you do anything else with the horses?
I give them food.
All right. And do you ever give them anything other than food?
I give sometimes sometimes they go sleep to their shelter.
Oh, you take them to their shelter so that they can go to sleep. All right, great. Okay, but your job here today is to bring everybody out there news from the second grade as to what you've been doing. So our first story is with you, Cowgirl Elsie. Take it away.
In class, we learn about raptors.
Hang on just a second. For some of the people out there, what is FLES?
A FLES is like we go to a class. We go to FLES is like we learn we go to a teacher and we learn about. Sometimes we learn about Spanish and we two teachers and Miss Garmin. Sometimes she comes at Thursdays and...
Mrs. Garmin teaches you what, though?
Science.
Science, okay. And then who comes to teach you Spanish?
Miss Navas.
Miss Navas, okay. All right. Sorry to interrupt, but I don't think that some of the people out there knew. So you're talking about your science, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
In class, we learn about raptors. A raptor is a bird of prey that hunts food. Raptors can swoop down and grab their prey at 200 miles per hour without touching the ground or making a sound. They do not get hurt. David and Devon and Annie know owls and eagles are raptors. Owls can swallow their food while in spite out
That's one of those nasty things that we don't like it when people do, but it's spit.
spit out the bones. They
Gross.
also eat small animals like raptors. Rabbits. Raptors are awesome because they can fly 100 feet off the ground.
Now, I saw a movie called Jurassic Park, and there were raptors in there that were dinosaurs.
Oh my
We're not
gosh.
talking about those, right? You said
Yeah.
raptors are birds?
Or raptors and eagles.
So I'm thinking something different then. All right, our next story is where in the world is Cowboy Thunder?
Thunder.
In geography,
Thunder Boy.
we are studying about maps. It was Kelsey, Gavin, and Hilma. We also learned about compass rose. It helps you know where you are going, and it helps if you are lost. We learned that the James River is in Virginia. The Rio Grande is on the border that spreads Texas from Mexico. We also learned that the map key or legend helps us understand the pictures. The title of the map is the United States of America. If you don't know the title, you could look at the title.
All right, where's the title?
Like on the map,
Yeah.
you meant the word?
Well, is there a spot? Is it normally at the top? Is it normally at the bottom, or can it be anywhere on the map?
It could be like on the bottom or maybe at the top.
All right. Okay, and Cowgirl Elsie has our next story.
In art, we do create things we draw. People or houses with shapes. The next Friday, we paint the things we drew. Last Friday, we draw with what kids want to be for their job. When they grew up, some people said they want to be a dentist or a teacher, and other children want to be a policeman. Maria's friend Carolina wants to be a doctor. When she grows up, we also make animals and how we get to school, and we make symmetrical shapes, and the shapes are triangle, rectangle, and squares. Sometimes we make people with symmetrical shapes, and ourselves too, and or pets. In our family, Mariella likes to draw a house and people. Jackie likes to draw a paint at art. Crystal likes art because she likes to color and draw. When Jackie doesn't know how to draw, she goes to art. And the art teacher teach her to learn how to draw good forever. And they won't be sad. They will be happy.
All right, who's the art teacher?
Miss Streeter.
Mrs. Streeter, okay. Now, I was hearing all those jobs listed that people wanted to be when they grew up. Nobody wanted to be a rancher?
Me.
Me too.
Okay, all right. Let's go to our next story with Cowboy Thunderboy.
On November 10th, 2011, all second graders went to the National Mall and we ate lunch at the National Mall. The bus was so slow at the National Mall. It was Martin Luther. We saw Martin Luther King Jr. and we saw a big bird. We were going to the reflecting pool, and you can see yourself in it, but they were fixing the reflecting pool. It makes it bigger, so we were very sad. It was closed. There was a lot of people, so we had a hard time to go past all those people. And there was a waterfall at the World War II monument. We played tag at the National Mall, and the people who played tag were Hilma and Delaney and Kelsey. When the group went to the White Lincoln Memorial, there was a funny man clapping and saying weird sounds. He was funny. We saw a gift shop at the White Lincoln Memorial. It was a good time to go because some of us had never seen the monuments in the memorials and the statues.
All right, sounds like you guys had a great time. Now, you saw Martin Luther King Jr. there down in the mall. He was still alive?
No. It was far away, and it was the new statue.
It was the new statue. Okay, so you saw the Martin Luther King Jr. Memorial.
Yeah.
Okay. And I saw the Lincoln Memorial. Yeah.
Very good. Okay. Right now it is time to take a little break. Just a reminder that we'll be taking questions for our Junior Thunder Riders at the end of the show. So you can start typing if you're a slow typist like me in the chat room right now, and we'll try to have them answer your questions. But for right now, we're going to take a trip down to the Comedy Corral for some jokes.
Shake up a fiddle, play a real jig and jive. Dance like a bear jumping around a beehive. Tap your boot fast, tip your hat slow. It's time for a hoedown, so go, go, go. Bow to your partner, bow to your own. 3 hands up and around you go. Break it on up with a do-si-do. It's time for a hoedown, don't you know?
I'm Cowgirl Blue Star. Hi, I'm Cowgirl Rainbow. And we're gonna make jokes for you. Why did the turkey say gobble gobble? Because he's a turkey. Why did the cat say woof woof? Because he isn't a dog. Why did the chicken say sheep sheep? Because the chicken wanted to call it sheep. Why did the dog say squeak squeak? Because the dog isn't a mouse.